Maryam is a British citizen with Iranian background. You are a spokesperson for the Council of Ex-Muslims. What is it?
The Council of Ex-Muslims was established because apostasy is a crime that's punishable by death in many countries. So it's a way of coming out in public saying that ex-Muslims exist, breaking that taboo that comes with leaving Islam, telling others that it's okay if they want to leave Islam. If they don't want to, that's fine, but if they want to, they should be allowed to. It's fighting for the right to leave Islam. And it's a way of challenging the political Islamic movement, which says that we're not allowed to leave, we're not allowed to become apostates, we're not allowed to blaspheme. What we say is that yes, we are, and we're going to do it until it becomes a legal right for us to do so.
There is an anti-Islamic rhetoric by far right. What do you think about it?
I think the far right is very similar to the Islamists fundamentally because they belong to the same movement. They use religion, they are misogynist, homophobic, they rely on violence where possible. So for me, I think Islamism is our far right. And the two of them have a very bleak, they bring a very bleak message for society. From our perspective, we want to be able to criticize ideas like Islam, criticize the far right like Islamism, but at the same time defend Muslims, defend migrants, and defend all human beings. We all have rights irrespective of our backgrounds and beliefs. What we're saying is that whilst the right to religion is a right that's recognized, the right to leave religion and not be religious is not as easily acceptable in many places.
When did you leave Islam and why?
I left Islam a very long time ago, and it was based on my experience of living under an Islamic regime in Iran. People, though, have very different reasons for why they leave Islam. The Council of Ex-Muslims of Britain started an Ex-Muslim Because campaign where 100,000 people tweeted on why they left Islam. And there are many reasons. So a woman said she left because she was a woman. Someone said they left because of bacon. I left because I lived under an Islamic regime and don't want ever to live under that system again. And so there are lots of reasons why people leave.
So in the UK, how many people have left Islam?
I think it's hard to know how many people have left Islam in Britain, but also internationally, just because it's not an easy thing to do for a lot of people. Even people who are born and raised in Britain don't always feel comfortable to say that they're ex-Muslims. Many of them are living double lives. They're still wearing the hijab, going to the mosque, and yet they're atheists. So I think we can never really know, but I would say that there's a very large number, particularly because of the rise of Islamism. With it, there's been a corresponding rise in atheism, secularism, and for women's liberation.
What is facing today in Britain a young man or woman who is living Islam?
I think the risks vary because some people come from families where there's no problem. I have my family is still Muslim. They don't mind that I've left Islam. We still have a very good relationship. So I think it depends on the family, especially in a country like this where apostasy is not a crime that's punishable by death. It depends very much on the families people come from. So some people do face threats and do have to flee their families, cut all ties with their families, and others manage to continue relationships with them. So I think the experiences are very varied depending on the person and their families. Yeah.